is someone who is very clear on what needs to be done, and where he can, he'll just do it.
The triumph of Singapore's independence came with a heavy price of challenges that seemed insurmountable. However, there are some who stepped up bravely, bringing winds of change for the new nation to set sail. While others were concerned with greater national issues, Ustaz Bakar Hashim made it his mission to help marriages that were torn asunder by the lack of proper religious education.
Kita sentiasa memikirkan bila kes perceraian ataupun kes masalah rumah tangga tu terus bertambah, meningkat dari semasa ke semasa, bukan makin berkurangan. Kita tengok kebanyakan mereka yang ada masalah ni adalah orang yang tak tahu peraturan agama. Dia tak tahu peraturan agama dan dia tak tahu peraturan untuk menjadi seorang suami atau seorang isteri.
Pada waktu itu di Singapura baru merdeka dan pentadbiran agama Islam di Singapura banyak yang dihalusi. Di situ saya rasa beliau sedar yang banyak yang harus dilakukan dalam masyarakat kita, terutama dalam keluarga.
And when he came up with it, it was something that was so much of him. So if we want to know who Allah was and his views or his ideas about how things should be, then the course that he developed, the details that he gave into it, allow us to go through his line of thoughts.
Jadi hasil daripada apa yang dilakukan ni, walaupun pada awalnya mendapat kritikan daripada masyarakat kerana masyarakat kata menyusahkan dan sebagainya, tapi kita dapati bila kita dah mengadakan kursus ni, jumlah perceraian tu agak berkurangan.
The impact of his efforts to tackle rising divorce rates among the Malay Muslim community still resonates today. Couples continue to undergo mandatory marriage preparation courses, which he pioneered almost 50 years ago. In 1974, during Singapore's first encounter with international terrorism, Ustaz Bakar was called upon to serve the country. He was instrumental in negotiations with the terrorists that hijacked the Ferryboat Laju.
Dia boleh bahasa Arab dan mungkin kementerian recommend dia kerana dia kebolehan dia berhujah. Dia boleh mematahkan hujah seseorang dengan cepat dan orang boleh menerima hujah tersebut kerana hujah itu adalah hujah yang munasabah.
He shared that, yes, when you have an insight into what they're thinking, it is very scary, it is very real. But once you actually manage to talk to them in a level where you can connect, you realize that yes, they do have this mindset, and then how do you then try to help them to have the correct mindset?
Kepintaran dia itulah yang menyebabkan mereka tu menyerah diri dan mereka tu dihantar pulang semula ke negeri masing-masing. Kalau tidak kerana kebijaksanaan dia, barangkali feri laju tu dah meletup. Malah yang saya tahu bila mereka tu nak dihantar pulang, mereka minta almarhum ni supaya sama-sama ikut pergi, sama-sama menemani dia untuk pulang ke sana.
Among his peers, Ustaz Bakar was regarded as a forward thinker who championed many progressive ideas ahead of his time. He was not afraid to initiate changes and laid the foundations for the Malay Muslim community to prosper.
Beliau juga sibuk waktu masa tu buat pelamin di pejabat pernikahan. Jadi supaya mendapat jimatkan masa dan mungkin wang untuk bakal-bakal pengantin supaya melakukan pernikahan dan persandingan di pejabat pernikahan. Jadi kat situ saya rasa dengan adanya sumbangan beliau tu banyak yang dapat kita rasakan sekarang ni.
Seharusnya lah kita kenal bagi membolehkan kita juga menyambung wawasan dia ataupun menyambung cara bagaimana dia berkhidmat kepada masyarakat.
Even after he retired, Ustaz Bakar continued his work through APKIM, which he set up in 1993. APKIM, or the Academy for the Betterment of Muslim Families, is thus a reflection of his community-minded spirit and deep concern for the socio-religious problems of the community.
I see the work that he has done for Kim as something that he wants us to continue giving or passing on to as many couples as possible.
Kita ingin jadikan ini satu pusat keluarga lah. Supaya kalau boleh keluarga-keluarga itu dapat dibantu, diberikan maklumat yang betul bagaimana nak mencapai kehidupan yang bahagia dalam hidup berumah tangga.
And I made a promise to him that if there's no one else who's going to come over, I will quit my job and take over. So I fulfilled that promise when he passed on, knowing what it meant to him and knowing what he wanted out of it.